So most of us have heard of OpenAI, which is the company that owns ChatGPT, as well as some other AI tools, but not many people have heard of DeepMind, which is Google's version. As you can see on the screen right now, they have a wide catalog of different AI tools that do different things. And in today's video, I want to show you how you can go from someone that doesn't know what one person business you want to start to eventually being able to get one up and running in the most simplistic way possible. And before we get into it, I do need to say that this video should not be taken as financial advice. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to watch this and instantly start making money, because of course it doesn't work like that. There's always going to be a learning curve. There's always going to be work on your part that's going to be required. My goal is that by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to start implementing all of these different AI tools so that you know exactly how to make things a little bit more efficient when it comes to potentially earning an extra source of income online. But now that we've got that disclaimer out of the way, let me jump straight into the tool that I'm going to be using, which is going to be Gemini. Now, Gemini is very similar to ChatGPT, but it's connected to Google, and of course Google is the biggest search engine in the entire world, so there's a very unique way that we're going to be able to use it when it comes to starting up an online side hustle. And over the next coming weeks, I'm going to be using some of these other AI tools when it comes to starting up an online business, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss those future videos. But let me click straight into Gemini. So this is what the interface looks like. As you can see, super simple, clean, and it's free to use. And it's going to be 5 different questions or 5 different prompts that you're going to insert into Gemini when it comes to getting some clarity as to what type of one-person business is going to be best for you in the situation that you're in. And for you to find those 5 different questions, I'm going to leave it linked down below in this Google Doc. I'm going to walk you through it right now so that you know exactly how to use it. So we're going to start off with question 1. I'm just going to copy it like this and head over to Gemini. And the question says, what are the 10 best online side hustles that work well right now for beginners, and which platform is best to use? So we're going to enter this prompt just so that we can have a basis to work from, and it's going to help us build on from there. So I'm just going to type this in and then click on submit. Straight away, as you can see, it's now come back with all of these different options that we can choose from, and it's very important that you pick one that you're happy to do, that you believe that you're going to be excited to do when it comes to building up an online business. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to go with dropshipping because, you know, selling products online, e-commerce is what helped me quit my 9-to-5 job. So now that I know that I want to move forward with this one, and it's also letting me know that Shopify is the best platform to use, I'm just going to move over to the second question. So I'm just going to go back to the Google Doc, and I'm going to copy the question like this, paste it into Gemini, and I just need to update a couple things. So remember to follow along with what I'm doing as I'm doing it so you don't get lost. So the main thing that I need to update is going to be the type of side hustle that I want to do, which is dropshipping. So I'm just going to update this section over here. And what this says is, can you rank the 10 best traffic sources, platforms, or methods that is allowing beginners to see the best results within the business model that I chose? So I'm just going to leave it like that and then click on submit again. Okay, there we go. So it's now come back with the 10 best options for a beginner when it comes to doing this particular side hustle. So we've got options like TikTok organic, we've got TikTok ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, Pinterest, SEO, blogging. You know, there's so many different options to choose from. And again, you just need to make sure that you pick a traffic method that you think you're going to be able to stick with. There's no point picking something because you think it's going to get you a lot of customers, but you end up giving up after the first day. So in today's example, I'm going to move forward with SEO or search engine optimization. The only reason for this is because it can be automated in a certain way, and I'm going to explain that as we go along. But moving on to the next question, which is this one. Let's just copy it. What this one says is, can you give me the top 10 niches that perform well within the side hustle that we're doing, which is drop shipping, when it comes to getting traffic on search engine optimization? So I'm just going to copy it like that, paste it in there like this, and then click on submit. Okay, great. So I've now been able to narrow it down to specific niches that do really well. Categories like car accessories, baby products, outdoor and hiking gear, health and wellness, kitchen tools, pet supplies. This is the one that I'm going to use for the final question, which is, can you tell me the top 10 products that sell within pet supplies? So I'm just going to copy it and then click on submit. And now I've even got a better idea when it comes to specific products that Google believes is going to do well when it comes to SEO and trying to get organic traffic onto a dropshipping store. And the reason why this specific prompt is really helpful is because what I can now do is pick any one of these different products. So let's go over to Smart Pet Tech, and I'm just going to pick this one over here, which is a dog GPS tracker. I'm gonna go over to Google Trends. I'm just going to click into it like this, and I'm just gonna double check and make sure that it's definitely a product that people are searching for right now. So let's just click on Explore, and yeah, right there, as you guys can see, worldwide ever since 2004, well, I would say ever since 2012, more and more people have gone onto Google to search for this item, and right now Google is estimating that it's going to reach an all-time high. And of course, what I can now do from here, if I did want to sell this specific item, is go over to AutoDS, and I'm going to be able to go over to their marketplace and just search for the item like this and make sure that it's available. Okay, so it seems that they do have various different options available. Let me just look for AliExpress because that is a supplier that Google Gemini said is good to use. So I'm just going to click on search and see exactly what it comes back with. And yeah, as you can see, there's all of these different options available when it comes to being able to sell this item. But this now brings me on to the final question, which is that you now want to ask Gemini to give you a custom step-by-step business plan when it comes to being able to do this. And the way that you can get that prompt is to go over to this quiz over here. I'm going to leave this link down below. It's going to take you through 5 different questions. At the end of it, you're going to get a customized prompt based on your answers that you can now copy and paste directly into Gemini for you to get a step-by-step understanding of how to build this one-person business. So let's do it together. Question 1 is, what type of store are you interested in creating? So we've already selected pet products. I'm just going to click on next. What kind of products do you want to focus on? I'm going to say that I want to focus on everyday items. So I'm just going to select that, click on next. How many Shopify blog articles can you publish per week? There's a way that you can use Gemini when it comes to producing as many articles that you want that have a chance of being ranked in the search results. And you can just generally drive traffic to these articles externally. So I'm just going to say that I'll use AI when it comes to helping me do it. Question 4 is, what is your goal with dropshipping? For me, when it comes to building any type of brand, I'm always looking to do it for the long term. So I'm going to select this one. And question 5 is, what is your current experience with dropshipping? So I'm someone that's built e-commerce businesses for the past few years. So I've got a lot of experience, but if you're a beginner, you may want to select this. The one that I'm going to select is this one over here, and then click on submit. Okay, so from here you're going to be given this prompt. So what you're going to be able to do is just copy all of it just like that, and you're going to go back over to Gemini and you're just going to paste it in there and then click on submit. And there we go. It's now giving me a complete customized plan when it comes to the niche overview, the winning products, brand names that I could choose from, the articles that is best for me to publish, everything when it comes to the 30-day roadmap as well, the launch checklist to make sure that I'm doing everything accurately, all of the resources, really everything that a beginner needs to know and do when it comes to setting all of this up. For example, one of the first steps within this plan is to select my niche, which we've already done, which is the pet niche. The next step is to actually start building out my store, which I can use this AI store builder. So I'm just going to click into it. If you guys haven't seen this already, the way that it works is that it's able to build a customized dropshipping store for you from start to finish. I've used it myself when it comes to building various different stores that I'm testing products on right now. The whole process to using it is very straightforward. It doesn't take more than 2 minutes. And you're also going to be able to use Shopify for an entire 3 months when it comes to building your store using this AI store builder as well. So you're going to be able to find it down below or within Gemini when you go through the quiz, gave you the prompt for your custom business plan. Like for example, this is one of the stores that I was able to build. I've already gone through a lot of the back-end stuff when it comes to, just making it my own, making sure that the brand name is perfect, the logo is perfect. I've got a completely free course in my description down below that's going to walk you through a lot of the back-end things that you need to do when it comes to the payment processor, when it comes to getting a logo made using AI, and just everything you need to do when it comes to getting your store ready. And of course, when it comes to any product that Gemini told you is doing well, once again, you're going to be able to go directly onto AutoDS, find whatever product, if I wanted to import, let's say, one of these products over here. Not necessarily saying I want to do that, but if I did, I could just click into import draft. And then there's going to be a sequence that AutoDS is going to take me through when it comes to, making sure that I'm happy with the title, the description, the images. I'm going to be able to update the price. I'm also going to be able to turn on auto fulfillment so I don't have to manually do things myself. So yeah, AutoDS is definitely going to be an integral part of this entire process. But this now brings me on to one of the next things that you need to do when it comes to using Gemini to start up a side hustle. In my case, I'm using it when it comes to SEO, which is going to be when it comes to publishing articles that have a chance of being ranked in the Google search results. Because if you didn't know by now, there's so many different online stores that are using articles that are potentially being written by ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and all of these different AI tools. And they've been able to get ranked on the first page of Google, and because of that, they're getting free organic traffic. And I just want to show you exactly how Gemini can also help with this as well. So as we can see over here, these are 15 different blog article titles that it's given me. And I'm going to be able to ask for many, many more if I wanted to, but I'm just starting off with these 15 for now, just to kind of give you some insight into how this works. So if I wanted to write a full article with Gemini, let's just pick this one over here. I'm going to go with this article title that Gemini has given me, which is how a GPS dog tracker can give you peace of mind. And the reason for that is because in my store right now, I've got this GPS tracker that I added using AutoDS. It's ready for me to start selling. So what I'm going to be able to do is, write an article with the sole intention of me generating traffic to this product by linking it within the article. But stick with me because all of this is going to make sense. So I'm just going to come back onto Gemini. I'm going to say, can you write a 1,000 word article for a Shopify store with the correct headings using this title? And I'm also going to get the link to the product as well. And I'm just going to say, can you link to this product CTA, which is a call to action. And I'm just going to paste the link just like that and then click on submit. And there we go. Just like that, I've now got a fully written article that I'm going to be able to copy into the back end of my Shopify store. So I'm going to be able to get it just like this. Let me just copy the entire article and show you exactly where I'll paste it. I'm just going to go back to my Shopify store. I'm going to click on content. Then I'm going to click on blog post, click on create blog post. And all I'm going to need to do is just paste it in here like this. And of course, I just need to grab the title as well, paste it in there like that. And one of the final things that I'm going to need to do is upload a blog cover image. And to do that, I'm also going to be able to ask Gemini for the image. I'm just going to enter this prompt and then click on submit. And there we go. I've now got an image that I'm going to be able to save. So I'm just going to save that to my laptop, head back over to Shopify, and I'm just going to upload it. And there we go. The article is now complete if I just click on save. And if I just go back over to my site, click on blogs and refresh the page, right here, as you can see, the article is available for people to read. And because this site is connected to a Google Search Console account, it's going to be able to get ranked in Google. It's not going to happen straight away, but as long as you're able to be consistent when it comes to, publishing articles, you're now going to be able to get traffic going directly onto your store so that when they click into any one of the different links, it's going to take your reader directly to the product that you're promoting. But for the most part, I would say that those are the steps that goes into being able to use, Google's DeepMind product, which is Gemini, to help you start up a side hustle. Of course, there's some other things that goes into it, but I'm sure from this video, you're going to be able to get a full insight into the best steps for you to take. And if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, you got any sort of value from it, even if it's something small, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe as well, hit the bell notification, because I've got many more videos coming out over the next couple of days when it comes to how you can use Google's DeepMind products to help you earn a source of income online. Don't forget, I've got a completely free course linked down below that you can join when it comes to tapping into the power of artificial intelligence to help you build up an online business. And if you also wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time and show you how you can start building up an AI side hustle from scratch as a complete beginner. You're going to be able to watch that video by clicking the link right there. Watch that straight after this. It's already helped out so many people, and I'm sure that it can help you out too. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.